Do intro. Hey, Roogs.
Hi, Dondero. How are you?
I'm good. You know what? I'm good. I'm good. I'm getting
Okay.
old. I'm hurting. I'm real hurting.
Oh, my back has
I'm
been
in.
hurting all
Okay.
day. I'm like on an overdose of extra strength Tylenol right now. Like, I'm pretty sure my liver hates me.
Yeah, same. I've been popping these ibuprofen like they're fucking Pez, and I'm still just in absolute agony. So I'm just gonna fake all the. I'm happy to be here and not. I wish I could lay down, but I can't lay down because it hurts to lay down. Have you ever hurt your back where it hurts to be comfortable?
Yes. Yes. And you just want to
Yeah.
lay on the hard floor. You just want to lay on the hard floor. Like, you don't even like,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That's pretty much where I am right now.
Did you
like
hurt your back in the fun way? No, there's no fun way to hurt your back. In fact, if you hurt your back during sex, that's even sadder.
I don't know. I like getting my back thrown out, but I mean,
No, because you
I
never.
haven't had my back
Hey,
thrown out in a
listen.
while. So
Hey,
I don't
listen.
know.
If you throw your back out during sex, it's never going to be happen when you want it to. It's never going to be happening as you finish. It's going to be like right before. It's going to be like, ow, ow, no, no, it's not happening anymore. I'm sorry. Shut it down.
I'm
Shut it down.
You're right. But you still got to finish.
No, okay. I'm at that age now where no, I don't. Just fuck you. No, I don't.
What?
If it's
Yes
if
you
it's
do.
just no, if I'm not getting there and it hurts, I'm just no, I'm not. I'm past that point. If my partner doesn't understand, I hurt myself. This ain't happening. I will finish you off with every appendage I have, but I am no longer in full
Well,
control
you
of
know
this
what?
situation.
I am proud of you. I am proud of the fact that you at least finished them off. That's
Oh,
helpful.
of course. I mean, like I said, even if I don't throw my back out, if you're still wanting some, I mean, well, my job's not done.
That's why you have friends.
That's just etiquette right there.
It
That's
is
not even
etiquette.
that. But if I throw my back out, yeah, no, I'm shutting it down. I'm like, no, no, it's shutdown
Oh,
time.
I think my pizza's here. Hold on a second.
Okay, well, she's got
Hold on.
pizza, and so she's just gonna run and she's gonna go do pizza. And hey, Wonder Scarlet, yeah, pizza. I told her, okay, so she said she had to order pizza, and I told her, it's like, you need to just unapolog, unapologize, and just eat that pizza in front of us. Just sit there, make no comment, do no longer acknowledge us, and just eat pizza, and just have that moment. Do you guys ever do that where you're just like, I just want food, I don't want a moment. I'm gonna take my moment and I'm just gonna eat food. Yeah, just enjoy it. Just screw you. I don't have to make conversation. I just want to eat in silence. I did that today. So like I come home and I have wonderful roommates and I love them. They're the most amazing people in the world. And all I can think about is I just want to put my food in the microwave. I'm gonna go downstairs and I'm gonna eat in my room in absolute silence. It has nothing to do with them. I love them to death. They're fantastic people. I just like no. I want my moment. I want my moment. And everyone should take that moment. You really should just like, yeah, just take the moment and be like, you know what? I kind of just want to eat pizza in silence. Maybe put a show on, and definitely not a show you want to watch or like you want to focus on. Like I get far behind on content
I'm
because I'm
back.
like I don't want to watch something that I have to pay attention
No,
to.
I didn't get pineapple on my pizza. I got meat lovers pizza and I got stuffed crust cheese pizza for my
Oh
kids
my god.
because they like cheese.
Oh, she stuffed crust pizza for pizza. Is it Pizza
And
Hut?
no, Papa John's. But look, Papa
Okay.
John's now has this spicy garlic. I'm sort of like
Who?
I'm
They don't have
I'm
that here.
I'm allergic. Well, not allergic. Well, yeah, I mean, it upsets my stomach, but I still love garlic anyway. So,
Wait a
but
minute. So wait a minute. So you gave me this big long speech that you're not going to try anything with garlic. The D101 button, you're like, no, there could be garlic in that. You need to check, make sure it has no garlic in there. As you're on this
no,
stream
I
going,
didn't. No, I
I'm going
didn't.
to
I
eat
did
this
not say
spicy
that.
garlic.
I
Fuck
didn't.
you.
No, I didn't say I wouldn't eat garlic. I'm just saying it can't be a lot of garlic. Like I
I
can
wasn't going to
have
give you pure garlic. Who would eat pure garlic?
no, see, well, I don't know. Like I can't if it has a lot of garlic in it, that'll make me like vomit. But like
Okay.
this is not real garlic. It's garlic flavoring. It's butter with some garlic flavor in it.
Garlic confit. Okay, so yeah, Wonder and Scarlet has absolutely just eaten garlic. But you know what? Papa John's stuffed crust pizza is subpar.
Really? You think so?
I no, hold on. I love Papa John's pizza. Papa John's pizza is great. It's a good pizza. You know, I mean, it's not like you go to a pizzeria, where it's like hand taught, like all the indie pizza places, but it's a seven of pizza joints, which is a high number because like your indies are tens, your Little
Okay.
Caesars are threes. They're edible, but you're not like, when you're craving pizza, you don't go to Little Caesars. When
Little
you're
Caesars
craving
though,
substance that is pizza shaped,
Little Caesars is that your shame fuck. You know how like
yeah,
you'll
it
fuck
is.
them, but you don't want to tell people you're fucking them.
Yeah.
That's the
You don't want to tell people you got Little Caesars, but you'll go get Little Caesars in a fucking heartbeat, and you will sit and eat that entire $6 pizza by yourself,
yeah you will, but you won't tell anybody about
shamelessly,
it.
just like, and just stuff that extra most bestest pep in your mouth. I know, I've done it. I absolutely done it. But their stuffed crust, Papa John's stuffed crust, is just garbage compared to Pizza Hut stuffed crust. Now, Pizza Hut is a 5 on your pizza scale. It's not like you don't go there if Papa John's superior, but Pizza Hut stuffed crust, they do it right. They got it right the first time, and they just keep nailing it.
Mm. I do like the Chicago deep dish pizza. Have you ever had that? That's really, really good. Where you got to
From
eat it
where?
with. Well, we have Geno's,
I mean,
but
oh,
it's
I thought you
almost
meant
like a
like there
was
was one of the chain ones. No, yeah,
No,
no,
it's like
deep
a
dish. It
pie.
is, yeah, it is pizza pie. That's an actual pizza pie. That
Pizza pie.
sounds very offensive, but I'm Italian. I can do that. My last name's Dondero. It's right here.
Mm.
I'm not being racist. I'm just being stereotypical.
Okay, Sean, I will fight you in
Sean,
that.
that's fucked up. That's like
I
saying your chili is chili. Your
right,
chili is not soup.
right. First off, I don't trust anything that any that from somebody who says his soup is chili. But
Mm-hmm.
um, I've had both because my sister lived in New York. I've had both true Chicago deep dish in Chicago and New York pizza, and they are both really good. They're just incredibly different.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
so I think saying one is better than the other because they're not even the same. Like you Chicago deep dish, it's a different type of pizza. So it's not even it's like saying Oreos are better than Chips Ahoy. It's okay, they're both
No, it's like saying
cookies.
Oreos are better than lasagna.
No, it's just like they're both this I mean,
They're both good. Why do you got to compare those two? Why do you
yeah,
have Why do
why?
you have to
Why?
be like one is better
What
than the other? No, they're both equally
they
good,
can both exist.
completely
They both
different.
exist in the pizza realm.
See, I can say Papa John's is superior to Pizza Hut because they both make pizza. In fact, they love to copy each other. So a lot of times they make the same pizza.
Mhm.
Now, I will say this: my Papa John's that's a 4. They do not. I have never had a good pizza from our Papa John's, and
My
I
dad
love
works
Papa
at Papa
John's
John's.
pizza.
My dad
Well,
works at Papa
yeah, I know, and he's brought fantastic pizza, and I love Papa John's pizza. Our Papa John's, on the other hand, the one that delivers to my house, brings us like half the toppings we ask for, and it's always overcooked, and it's overcooked and cold, and I don't know how they do that.
Because the temp's too high. The temp in the
Oh
oven's too high.
yeah, yeah, the temp's too high, but it's also not cooked all the way. And I'm just like, you guys are just not doing this right. I don't know how you overcooked and undercooked something and made it cold at the same time.
You know,
All of it.
my dad's worked for Papa John's for over 25 years. Okay. And so for the longest time, I was so embarrassed by my dad working at Papa John's. Now, my dad makes good money, like he makes decent money, and he used to be a manager, like he did. But like I used to be like embarrassed. But now it's like if he's happy, what the fuck does
Yeah.
it matter? Like he enjoyed his job. He enjoys doing what he does. He still does it to this day. He's been there for over 25 years. Like he loves doing
Boy,
his job.
I tell you what, you just segued into something I wanted to talk about, like more better than you ever will realize.
Oh,
I had a
what?
job interview today.
Oh, yay.
Um, I will not be taking that job if they offer it to me.
No? Why?
Okay, so nothing bad about the place. You know, it actually pays dollar 25 more,
Mhm.
and it's a 15-minute less commute. Like it takes
Mhm.
15 minutes off my commute.
Mhm.
But I love my job so much. Like I like just unapologetic eat that pizza. Just no apologies. Shameless.
I'm listening.
Meat
Go
lovers.
ahead. Mhm.
Um I honestly just I love my boss. I love what I get to do at my job. It's so much fun. Like it is in the same like the place I would be going to is in the same field, but it's more commercialized.
Mhm.
Like I don't have the freedom to be like I am the Dondero. I'm just gonna do weird shit and you're gonna pay me for it.
I get to
This
do
place
strange
is just
things.
like
Yeah, I
yeah.
get to do strange things, and my coworkers go ha ha ha, and you know.
It's honestly like working for like the Walmart of libraries. Like it's just the corporate America library. Because it's with a bigger
Mhm.
county. And like I said, I get it. They have to be tighter. They're a major metropolitan area.
Can I
They
guess
do
which
that.
one
I
it
live in a
is?
little.
Is it one north of you?
It's Charlotte.
Yeah.
I could just call them out. I don't care. I don't work. I'm not going to work there.
Okay, I'm just
Um,
asking. I don't know. I don't. I don't want to dox
yeah, no, it's
anything. I
Charlotte.
don't.
Oh, and this is not me saying anything bad about their library system. It's fantastic. It's a great library system. But it
Mhm.
just doesn't give me the leeway. I don't. You ever go somewhere and you're like, I like my employee. Like I like my coworkers. I
My
like my
job
boss.
right now. My job. Well, I
Yeah.
don't know if I I like my boss, but I mean my job right now. My coworkers are pretty kick ass. I love my
Yeah, that's the
coworkers.
thing.
I love
I'll
them.
make $1.25 less to be happy.
Mhm.
Like $1.25 more and 15 minutes off my commute is not worth my happiness.
Mhm.
Especially when I love my job. Today with my hurt back and all that, I go in there and I get to just anytime somebody walks by, I whip a stress ball at them
Oh,
because I have
we
an entire dress drawer. I have an entire dress drawer. It's nothing but stress balls to throw at people. And I
we
collect them. Anytime we get a free giveaway, I will go and steal a couple and put them in my drawer. So when people walk by, I can just whip it at their head as they walk by. I've
well
whipped one at the director of our library.
we have flogged people in my office. It's just like,
Hey, Great Big Bear.
hi, oh hi Bear, how are you doing, honey? Aw, glad to see you on. No, like,
Mm-hmm.
and we've had full on like kink discussions. Like,
Yeah.
now there are some things about my job I don't like and that I
Oh yeah.
wish would change. But I mean, my coworkers, the people I work with, are amazing. I do. I love my coworkers. I love my
I mean,
department. My department's great. They're like some of the best people ever.
yeah. And it is. I had to sit long enough, and like, of course, the interview just was not doing it for me. Like, I got there, and of course, I'm in agonizing pain, and I'm tired because I didn't sleep last night because I was up all night thinking about, do I want this job? And yeah,
Hmm.
I've vowed, and a lot of people, one person told me I was an absolute idiot. Take the money and run. And oh yeah, it's Monday. It's Man Bun Monday, so I gotta do a little ponytail. I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth. And I like that my work encourages me to be me.
Hmm.
I like that at any given moment, I'm either going to be inside a dumpster in a crawl space or, lecturing somebody about like technology.
I like my job. Like we we just act, we get our job done, and we're all really good at our job. But we
Hmm.
we used to have Nerf gun fights, and we used like practical jokes. Like we lived to torture our supervisor. Like we lived to
Mm.
torture her because she's so sweet and she's so gullible and like Flavored Mayhem has like literally been making eye contact with her. Eye
That's
contact. And like popped one of those like, Amazon wrapping bubbles that cuz she jumps every time, making eye contact with her. She still scared her. He literally did it in front of her and she's still like scared. Like that I love her. I love them. They are great. I don't want to trade them for the world.
yeah, same. Like my favorite thing to say at work is not my pig to fuck. This is not my fucking problem. So, you know, like say, not my monkeys. At work, I go, it's not my pig to fuck. And I love my boss, and my boss
Who's
will come
fucking your
up
pig?
like, let's not go there. But I love it because I'll say that. I'll
Okay,
say, I was like,
okay,
it's not my
okay.
pig to fuck. And my boss today came up behind me. She goes, well, I'm not fucking it. Who's fucking it?
Oh my
And
god.
you know, the entire time, you know, we had two volunteers there. They're just seeing two librarians being like, "Not my pig to fuck. Well, I ain't fucking it."
Okay, I
So
have
yeah,
questions. I have questions. No, first I have questions.
okay.
Where the fuck did you come up with not my pig to fuck?
Not my monkey, not my circus.
Yeah, but
And then there's a show called Letterkenny where, and my boss is actually the one who introduced me, and because she used to come up and say, "How we gonna fuck this pig?" You know, like, how are we gonna
mm,
do this? How are we gonna figure this out? And so she'd come up and be like, "How we gonna fuck this pig?" So then I naturally said, "It's not my pig to fuck."
gotcha. Cool, 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 cool.
So
Cool, cool. Gotcha.
because
Gotcha, gotcha.
my boss is about this tall to me. Okay, you've seen Buttercup, right?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Same build, tiny,
I've
tiny
seen
woman
a lot of buttercup.
from from the mountains. She's a
Hmm.
mountain lady.
Where in the mountains?
Uh,
That matters. That matters.
no, I could tell you, but I can't remember.
Okay.
Uh, she's just a crazy mountain lady. Who is just weird and has an obsession with podcasts.
My other coworker, he was like, I don't know.
Yeah. She's literally like she was talking to another coworker. She's like they were talking about buying phones. She's like, how many podcasts can I put on there? Like how many podcasts can I download on there? Tell me. I need
Oh
a
my
number.
god.
Yeah. She's like I listen to too many podcasts.
I listen to YouTube. I guess technically because I listen to YouTube videos while I work, so it technically it's
Yeah.
like a podcast. I
Oh,
guess
I mean I do the same thing. I'll listen to podcasts while I work.
right.
I actually watch TV. Like I'll put on. That's another thing I like about my job is I will literally just put on like I caught up on the Mandalorian today. I was an episode behind, and I wanted to see the
this
cameos in it.
this last one was
Oh
good.
yeah,
Oh, this
it
last
was
one was
really good.
so good.
And so I'll put that on at work.
Hmm.
And I can just have it playing on my TV. And what are you doing? I'm working and
Oh no,
watching The
yeah,
Mandalorian.
I have my phone like sit up on its little stand. I have it sitting
Mhm.
there, and it's spreading a show while I'm working. Like it's like great. I'm unapologetically watching shit while I am
Yeah,
working, and I'm like, and my
and you
boss
know
will
what?
walk behind it. The owners will walk right behind me, and I'm like,
Oh yeah, no, and that's the thing is, I could not get away with that anywhere else.
right, right.
And that's and honestly, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're happy somewhere, it's not life is not about making money. You will always have opportunity to make more money. If you're not struggling, if you're not starving to death, if you're making okay, remember, happiness is happiness, and that money can't buy it. I mean, money can buy a jet ski, and no one's ever fucking frowned on a jet ski, but still, I have a picture of Pep diving into his vault of where there's like Scrooge McDuck. I could see that. I could have. I love that the chat has absolutely just been
They're not
having a
even they're
separate fucking
they're not
conversation.
even paying attention
Yeah,
to us, man.
we're here
We're
doing the
just
show, and they're
we're
like,
talking
"Fucking
we're
word."
talking to
They're
each
over
other.
here like neckbeards on an anime forum. Fucking worthers.
but
Oh, you don't
but
know. You don't know about worthers.
But yeah, I mean, it's 100% true because I, in the past 2 weeks, have gotten two job offers from my former employers.
Mm-hmm.
Two, and I'm like, I considered it for a hot minute. I did. I considered it for a hot minute. I was sitting here thinking, okay, well, I mean, the offers are pretty decent, but I'm sitting here
Oh
thinking,
God.
is it enough for me to sacrifice like because I knew because they're former employers, I know what the jobs entail, and I'm like, is it enough for me to sacrifice my mental and emotional well-being for the
Yeah.
financial? Like the financial is, yeah, okay, like it's appealing, but then at the same time I'm like, I was so unhappy, which is why I'm no longer there. You know, like
Exactly. I would rather be. I would rather make less money and be happy than more money and be miserable because. Oh yeah.
that was really loud in my ear,
Put my
Kevin.
glasses on my. Put my glasses on my peen.
Glasses on your bean. Yeah. Oh, I want what if I get on my bed? Hold on. I can get on my bed now too. Oh, John's down the count. Oh no. Okay, so I'm gonna. You just sit there for a second. Now I can help. I can run the show for a minute. Oh, boo boo. You got it. You good? No, okay. Next time somebody does the OnlyFans one, I'll hop on my bed. Okay, I'll make out with my squishmallow or something. Okay.
Can I just show dick and be done with it? When you do that?
No, because the one will be canceled, and we run.
Yeah. Getting there. I turned my TV on.
Ah. Let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you.
No, so yesterday I was moving a mattress. A child's mattress, a little kid's mattress.
Mm-hmm.
It's not heavy. I'm gonna tell you right now, this wasn't like, oh, I was lifting something very heavy and it hurt my back. It wasn't heavy at all. And I just move it and my back just went, fuck you. Like, not even this is gonna hurt, or like, oh, screaming, fuck you. It just went, fuck you.
Well, I have major knots, literally starting from the base of my skull down to the middle of my back. And
Yeah.
they are like the size of golf balls. And they like today it was like
Hold on.
at one. You okay?
I want to see if you can hear this.
When you talk dirty to me.
You think my back is thrown out? Wait till I get a hold of that ass, great big bear.
Ah, that was good. That was a good one. But yeah, I've had golf ball size, and like today, it like hurt so bad. At one point, I almost vomited. It was so bad. I hurt. So I was almost in tears. I was just trying to make it through the day. I was just like, I need somebody to like hurt me, like rub me down, and I want them to hurt me, and I want to cry. Like I want them to hurt me so that these knots will go away.
So I used to go to this masseuse, and he was the best masseuse in the world because one, um, this masseuse, he was the most bulky, like, and I'm talking muscular gay man I've ever seen in my life. Um, oh, okay, you asked in a second. Let me tell the story. And that man can do things on my back. Oh my God. Like, I want somebody to rub me so hard and so deep
Mhm.
that you can feel my sternum through my. Oh God! Ow!
Oh,
Why?
bear. Okay,
Bear
good.
is such a
Okay,
piece of shit.
bear.
All right, you ready? Ask me a question.
When somebody
Uh-huh.
asks you to describe me, what do you say? And it has to be at least 5 sentences.
Okay, 5 sentences, not 5 words. Okay. Well, I mean, Sarug, she's professional. She likes, you're professional. You are well organized. You're funny. I don't know. I'm not used to having to describe people because usually if I say I know somebody, they just go, well, they must be like you. I don't want to know. Um, I would say absolutely. You're funny. You're professional. You're well organized. You love new challenges, and you're a talented graphic design artist.
Wow, thanks.
Of course. How would
You
you think I would describe you? Just,
well,
it's Rogue.
well
She's from
here.
the internet. Total piece of shit.
Well, here's the thing, though, John. You described things I do. You didn't describe me as a person.
Well, how do you describe somebody as a person? Describe me as a person. Give me an example. Describe me as a person.
Describe you as a person. Okay. All
Yes.
right. You are unapologetically goofy. You are
Uh,
intelligent and very observant. You are kind. You are witty. And you
how
have,
was that different than what I said about you? Because I said you're smart, you're well organized.
you said it was professional.
You
That's
are
not a,
professional.
that's not a personality trait. Professionalism
It
is not a
is.
personality. How is professionalism a person? That is not a personality trait.
Oh, it is. It absolutely is. Because I know some people who could not be professional if their life depended on it, Jay. Um,
Well, that's right. I
so
think
that is my argument against that
you're
is that
okay.
there is
Fair,
an
fair,
opposite
fair,
that exists.
fair. Fair enough.
But you
Okay.
are, you're kind, you're sweet, you are very caring. But like I said, when I'm trying to describe somebody, I have to know the context that I'm describing them. Am I describing you for like, oh, well, I do a show with this person? Or how are they as a person? There's
Well,
two different questions
how
to
am I as a
ask.
person?
You're kind, you're sweet, you're funny. I don't have sentences for it. I have words. If you want a description of 5 words or 5 sentences. Those are the two different questions.
Oh, you're ornery when your back hurts. When you're in pain, you're ornery.
What? How is that No, first of all, I'm always ornery. Okay, it has nothing to do with my back pain. I come ornery.
You
Okay.
come ornery, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm old man, and I like to be bitter about it.
Why?
Cause my back fucking hurts all the
Oh, even
time.
when you cough.
Yeah. Um,
I'm mathematical twice.
mathematical. I know you are very mathematical. I heard horny when you're. I'm also horny. I'm horny all the time. So yeah, I'm horny when my
Yeah.
back hurts. I'm horny when it don't hurt. Um, yeah. You ever taken a poop and you go, I could masturbate right after this, and it has
No.
nothing to do with the poop, but you're just sitting still long enough to think about it.
No.
Oh yeah, if I sit still long enough and my brain doesn't have anything to focus on, I'll just go. You know what? I could probably masturbate.
I mean, but when I'm in a good mental health state, I'm horny all the time. Like it's just a
Yeah, I
natural
mean that's
state.
it.
It's just
If
it's like
I
a low hum. It's like that low constant hum, and then sometimes it goes higher. But like usually it's like it's usually at a 20-25 most days when I'm in a good mental health state. Like when I'm in like
all right, you redeemed worst
the
best
best
advice.
worst
You have
best
to.
worst advice.
Okay, I need a subject.
Oh, you
What
need
do
a
you want
subject.
advice on? Yeah, give me something to give you advice on.
All right. Give me friendship advice.
Okay, here you go. If you want to be a good friend, and I'm talking like a really good friend, always check the temperature of your friend's foods. Stick your finger in it. Just make sure it's not too hot, too cold. Because if you ever had to deal with a friend who had been burned, the only thing that sucks worse than getting burned is being next to your friend who's been burned because they're gonna bitch and moan and you can't tell them not to because yeah, you know how it feels. You absolutely know they deserve to bitch and moan. Doesn't mean you want to hear it. But if you just take that moment and just dip your finger in whatever they have, you're saving them. You'd be the best
Oh.
friend ever. So just
Okay.
keep that in mind. When
All
you walk
right.
up to me and drink, I'm just gonna dip my finger in it. You come up, you order food, I'm gonna stick my finger in it.
Okay. Aw.
Okay. I mean, it's cool. Hey, Arugs, man. I tell you what, there's no such thing as a friend zone. Thanks for being a friend.
Thank you for being a
Being a
friend.
friend.
Traveling down
I
the
love
road
Wonder
and back
Scarlet. If I'm
again.
depressed, orgasms are nice. If I'm happy, orgasms are nice. I don't think I could be in any state of mind that an orgasm is not gonna. It's
Well,
not gonna be
y-
enjoyable.
yes. I mean,
You ever
yeah.
try to bait?
We've had this discussion. We just
Yeah,
had
we
this
did. We
entire
did try to bait.
discussion.
Yeah.
We had an entire discussion about different names for the different moods that we masturbate in. I mean, I'd like
Did I tell you a story that I had? Not my last ex-wife, but my first ex-wife used to rage bait. She'd furiously, if she was angry, she would go furiously masturbate. I just called it rage bait. Rage bait.
why?
Yeah, she would just. I mean, and she'd be like,
Like,
God,
no, no.
she would rage bait. Have you ever rage bait? You probably have rage bait, haven't you?
You know what? I probably have. I probably have in my
Yeah,
lifetime.
well,
I have
Scarlett has a
masturbated in.
right. It's like angry sex, but alone. I love it. Yeah, rage bait.
But I don't do angry sex either. I think it's be that's because of a trauma issue with
No, I
me.
get it.
But
I don't do. I tell you what, I do angry sex, but if not, if I'm angry at you,
yeah, I don't
I'll
do the
do I hate
whole.
you sex.
I say I don't do that either. I can't do I hate
Okay,
you sex.
so because me and that partner, like when we split up, we did not split. We did not split peacefully, but we still fucked a couple times after.
Mm.
Because like we just realized hate sex is pretty awesome, especially if you're both on board. Be like, I hate you too. But our genitals mesh really well together.
Well, see, okay, so there's that whole thing where that's the whole reason when people fight, their adrenaline gets going, which makes them horny, and then they
Hmm.
like, and I get the whole science behind the anger sex and the hate sex and the makeup sex, but for me, um, makeup sex has to be after there's been a resolution and my emotions and regulations have come down because there's just a lot of mental health issues
Yeah.
that I can there's reasons I understand I hear that
You
it's
don't
great.
also you don't agree. You don't usually typically enjoy degradation either, and like angry sex can vary. I'm saying typically.
I'm just saying you're right. I don't typically, but I have been putting that into question here lately.
Oh.
I know.
Well, hey, listen, I'm just going by your typical standard.
I
Yeah.
know, and that is
Uh,
one of those things. Is I've been healing and then been questioning all my kinks, and it's not. It's like I have been surprising
hmm.
myself here lately.
Oh
So
yeah,
just
there.
just
Oh yeah,
saying.
there.
Oh yeah.
Wonder Scarlet has a great. It's not even okay. Angry sex is great if you're not angry at each other. If you're just angry and you're like, I just need to fuck.
Okay, that's fair. All right, you know what?
Yeah.
I will agree to that, but I don't agree to because there's some people out there who will pick a fight
Fight
with
just to
their
fuck.
partner just to
Yeah,
fuck,
just to fuck.
and that's not okay. That's
Nah, it's
toxic.
not.
But no,
Not unless you both know you're going into it because you're having angry sex. If you just go, hey, I kind of want angry sex, make me mad.
you know what,
Let's
Wonder
fight.
Scarlet, I would agree to that. I would agree to that. If they've had a bad day or and they're angry and they just want to fuck, I would let them use me like a fuck toy. I totally 100% would. I think it works out
Yeah.
better for me in my favor. I think it works in my favor.
And like I said, yeah, angry sex is one of those things where if it's not for you, it's not for you. No one, if let no one tell you it has to be for you because you know I roll. I don't give a fuck. That's not your cup of tea. That's not your cup of
And
tea.
here's the
I
thing,
don't
you can
care.
say I'm not into it and then at one day you just might change your mind. You just may like, no, I
Yeah.
want to fuck right now. Like you're allowed to change your mind and it's not nothing everything anything like that is set in stone. I,
I wasn't planning on it, Bear. She volunteered for tonight, so.
I did. I molested my squishmallow for you.
Lucky I squishmallow.
I molested my squishmallow for you.
Oh.
Arr. No, but yeah, I mean, I I don't know. I've been there's a lot of things that I've been called and like I have been rethinking my stance on and it's weird. It's weird. I'm like, why? Like how do like when did that happen? Like do you ever think you're like when did that
Yeah.
happen? Like what the fuck what the
Oh
fuck like
no, I get it. I get it all the time. Like, you're just like, okay, I'm kind of growing. I'm growing to like this a little bit. I'm getting curious about that. Um, I just wanted to make sure you don't always listen to a rigs. I never listen to a rigs. It's kind of my deal. I aim to misbehave
I'm a
because
huge
I'm a leaf
masochist.
on the
Wonder
wind.
Scarlet, I'm actually I'm a masochist as well. Um but my partner is angry fucking me. I don't. It's again. Again, I guess it depends on the situation. I think if we were mad at each other, I wouldn't do it. I
Trauma
think
versus kink.
yeah. But I think
And
that
like I
if they were
said,
angry, they were angry and they wanted to like flog the fuck out of me or they wanted to like, paddle me. I'm
it was
here
like
for it.
we talked about this on Dates with Kings, a very
Right.
popular audio podcast that we do a live stream every
Rebecca's such a
Friday.
hoe bag. She's such a
A
slut
whole
bag.
bag.
God, Rebecca.
But like
Fuck her.
kink and trauma, but they're connected to the same thing. It's just a scale.
Mhm.
And it's just like you take a little bit off from trauma, it's just gonna make this way down. If you take a little bit on trauma, it's gonna make that way down.
Right.
But they're still connected. So like literally your trauma could equal out to your kink.
Right.
It all depends. It's hit or miss. I do suggest rage baiting though. I feel like if you just rage bait, like you're really mad about like the Bud Light because they're Bud Light's super gay now. Um, and you really you were like Kid Rock level mad about it.
Kid
Just
Rock
a good
level?
masturbation. Oh yeah, did you not see? He went nuts and like was shooting cans of Bud Light because they're super gay now. I accidentally drank Bud Light, and you know what I learned? That one, Bud Light sucks. Two, I love dick now. Who knew?
Oh my
Super
god,
gay for it.
that whole thing. And like I actually saw a TikTok of a guy who's like, "Oh, y'all aren't drinking this," and literally went through every single beer, the alternative beers that they're drinking, and every single one of them has like a a pride
Oh
campaign. And
yeah,
it's just like Bud was actually the last person to hop on board. Like, what the fuck?
yeah. Bo was the last one there, and they're like, we're gonna switch all the other ones. And honestly, let's be honest. I support the hashtag make all beer gay.
Yes.
Because I love beer. Beer is great. I love drinking beer. Beer is fantastic. And if beer just makes you gay, that's even cooler. Let me ask you a question. If you could drink a drink,
Pep Pep's sitting. Oh, wonder Scarlet over here. Pep, you get it, Pep Pep.
you get it. Go boy,
Get it, Pep
go.
Pep, get it. Make sure you put your
Coors,
teeth
yeah,
in.
Coors has been the most supportive.
Yes.
Okay, let me ask you a question. If you could
Okay.
drink a liquid and for 24 hours it would completely change your sexuality, like 100% overhaul, would you do it?
How do you do that when I'm bi?
No, because you could go full one way,
Okay.
you could go full the other way, or you could be asexual for 24 hours.
Oh, that would be the
Like
exact opposite. Okay. All right. All right. All
yeah,
right. All
it
right. All
could
right.
be any sexuality. Yeah, I mean, I'm pan too, so it's kind
It
of
would have
like
to be asexual
I'm
for us.
already spinning the wheel.
It would have to be asexual
No,
for
because
us.
I think it could be like you could go full one tilt.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah.
Like you could be like, oh, today I'm hetero. It's just I drank the sex, I drank the liquid, and today it just made me hetero. That was the random app.
I was.
It made me hetero, or it made me 100% gay.
Okay.
Would you do it?
Yeah. Yeah. I
Oh
would
God,
do it.
yeah, I would too.
It would be, I think I don't know. I think it's because I don't know. I've always been bi, but I pretended to be, straight for so long. Only
Mm.
that I don't know.
Well, I think if you're bi or pan, it's one of those things where it's just like, well, of course you're gonna do it because you kind of like it all anyway. So if you
I'm
got to
like
limit to it for
whatever.
24 hours,
Right.
yeah,
But yeah, being asexual, I don't know. Like I think that would be the most opposite of me in general. Like that would
I
be
feel like I would just have 24 hours where I just didn't want, like I wouldn't have a problem with it because it's only 24 hours. I'm like, okay, so I'm not gonna be horny for 24 hours. I'm okay with that. It's not, like I said, it's just gonna give me a lot more free time in my day. I'm just gonna have the most super productive day in the world.
only 24 hours. Can I try it for 48? Boo, Calvino. No, we're
Ba
not increasing the
boom.
time. No.
So, but yeah, oh, or
Mhm.
like something like, okay, you get $1 million, but every
Okay.
day a coin is flipped. Head you're female, head you're male.
Heads
And
and
I
heads.
mean, tails, yeah, could be. We don't know.
Okay. Right.
You flip between the genders, and you are, and I don't mean like I don't mean like trans. Like you wake up, You have a male avatar and a female
So
avatar, and they're two
basically,
different
like
people,
Orlando,
but
the
they're the same
novel,
person.
like that. There's that
Kind
novel
of, yeah.
Orlando. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I would do it.
Yeah, I would too.
I've done the filter where it changes you like your facial features from male and feminine.
Oh,
Like
have to.
I would look good as I look good as a female and a male. So you know what? Let's do this shit.
And let's be honest, I have done enough. I would too.
Let me have a schlong. Oh my god. I honestly, if I had a dick, I would be. I'm not gonna lie. I would be touching that
Because I
thing.
guess you technically wouldn't change gender. You would just change sexual organs at that point in time.
Right. Right.
And okay, here's my thing when people are like getting
You
real
would
bent about a
helicopter it
gender.
immediately. Yeah, Wonder Sky.
Yeah, when people get real bent about gender, I'm like, okay, just stop calling it gender. Stop calling what sexual organs do you have? Nothing to do with your gender. Like, what physical parts do you have for medical procedures?
What would you do with a peen for a week? I would like constantly be touching it. I think I would play
If
with
I
my
had-
balls. I think I would be like,
If I had a vag for a week, I would just see how long I could keep stuff in there.
I mean, because
Like
I play
various
with my
test
boobs
strength.
all the time, so I would play with my balls all the time. I think.
Yeah, I mean, like I play with my titties, but I don't feel like. But if I think I had a vagina, I would just like I would measure things like how long I could hold this object. Like how long can I hold a AA battery just in there?
Do you want an infection? That's how you get infections. No.
Probably okay. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now.
No.
If you put the male brain and gave them vaginas, it would get that gross immediately.
That's disgusting. That is
All right.
disgusting.
Let me
What?
let me give you a bit from my stand up comedy thing before I really got PC. But I'm gonna go off there. If men had vaginas,
Mhm.
we would flick used tampons at each other like literally as a weapon to each other all the time. It would become a common occurrence to screw with people. Just be like, whoopah!
Gross.
And I'm sorry, every man in this room, you say you wouldn't do that? Yes, we would. If it was normal, like that was just how it was.
Mm.
If just the brains, everyone's brains flipped around. So every person who had currently a male brain and a female brain, if they switch bodies, you guys would dress up your peens all day long and you would just sling it and flap it back and forth. You would see how many times you could hit your belly button with it. Over and over and over again. Do you know how I know you would do that?
I would probably do it side to side. Let's see how it
Oh,
is.
yeah. Do you know how I know you would do that?
Why?
Because I fucking do it. Every guy fucking does it. And that's how I know that immediately, we would all try to get on the same cycle just so we could have tampon wars. It would become a professional fucking sport.
Of course it would. But that's not the case, and we have a pink tax on our tampons, so that's fine.
I'm sorry right now. You should not have to pay for feminine products. That should be covered by insurance, and I don't fucking understand why. That's neither here nor there. It's not my argument to make. Of course, I'll still make it. That's another reason I love my job. You don't have to pay for those at my work. Patrons, anybody, go to a library. We got you covered. We don't make you pay for toilet paper. We're not going to make you pay for that. That was our logistics behind it. When we went to the budget, we're like, we don't make them pay for toilet paper. Why are we making them pay for that? And we keep them in both bathrooms.
Oh, nice.
I would be a dangerous person with a vagina. I would immediately try to put out a fire. Yes,
Oh
I would.
my god.
So yeah, and just like I said, this is not disparaging to any gender. I believe that anybody can be any gender. I still think I want to do away with like the argument against people are like, well, what about the medical field and gender? No, just what bits do you got? I don't care what gender you are, what bits you got. I'm a doctor. I need to know. I can see if I can make it steamy.
Mhm.
God, I wish I had a vagina. Just for a week.
I haven't put out a fire in a long time.
Well, listen,
Just
you need to step up to heroic duties.
was just thinking about that. I was just like,
Put out some fires.
put out some fires.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Only I can do it. Yeah, I know.
Only you can. You know, when I was younger, and you'd have like the like Smokey the Bear. Only you can prevent forest fires.
Are
I
you
wonder how many
joking?
kids took that literally. That they're like, we have to go to a forest right now. Only I can do this. It is my job to put out
No.
forest fires.
Are you drinking enough water, Riggs? That is not what I meant, Calvino. And yes, I am
Oh,
hydrated
hydrate.
enough. I am hydrated
Hydrate.
enough. Thanks. Oh. How's your back doing, John?
It hurts like shit.
Mm. I'm firing my laser.
I'm firing my laser. But yeah, no, and I think I'm kind of up in roar about the whole like pronoun thing and the gender thing because there's been some like talk here lately at my work about like some very frigid lady found a pronoun book and lost her shit and put it all over social media and it was a whole deal.
A pronoun book.
Yeah, it's a book teaching pronouns.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Oh,
are now getting mad about teaching people the English language. I just want to throw that out there, folks. That's where we're at now, where people are literally, because the word pronoun is such a hot topic, we cannot learn about it, the English language anymore. We are forbidden. And I was just like, are you that upset? People don't want to be called what you want them to be called?
well, okay. So my children have a friend, and
Mm-hmm.
they were born female, and they want to be male. Okay, fine. And
Good
so
deal.
like I came in, they came into the house, and they, because I had seen them before and after, and I went, hey, girls, I need you to ask them what they want their pronouns to be. And so the girls go in, and it's like nothing. And it's just like, okay, what do you want? What do you want your pronouns to be? And they, back and forth. And they said, okay, they and them, or you can say she. And that's, I don't get offended at that. And I was like, okay, well, I just want to make sure that we call you appropriately.
Yeah,
And
we
my
make you
kids,
comfortable.
right. And my kids were not phased by that. Like, they weren't phased. And I'm not phased. It's just like, okay, we just want to make sure we're addressing you correctly. That's
Yeah,
it. Like,
it's
it's
honestly
respectful.
the only harm that comes from it is you might be respectful to somebody. That's why I don't understand the argument against it. How dare you want me to be respectful to you?
Because they're not respectful to anyone else. The people who are
Yeah,
bitching about it are the ones that aren't respectful to anyone else.
exactly. So if you ever come into me and you're like, I have a problem with pronouns, I'm be like, what exactly is your pronoun? Well, that's not who you are. Like, do you care? Does it affect you? Are you a doctor? Yeah. I honestly, I'm gonna be real honest. I don't give a shit what your pronouns are. Just tell me what you want.
Calvino.
I'll call you.
He says, can we use
Nouns.
amateur nouns instead of pronouns?
Hey, I'm just a noob noun.
We're doing the free noun. The free noun. It's
Yeah,
we're not
the free
upgrading to the
noun.
pro. We're gonna just stay in the free
Hmm.
noun.
Where's my freeware? What? I just need nouns. I
I
ain't got
just,
pronouns. I
I
got
just
nouns.
nouns.
No, you know what, Calvino? I got you. I got you. That was fucking good.
That was good.
Yeah, no, I tell you what, I do get bent out of shape about that because I'm like the only consequence of that is being respectful or disrespectful. That's the only unless you are working in the medical field, and then again, it doesn't matter what your pronouns are. What bits do you got? I just need to know: am I putting something in or am I measuring something?
Are you measuring something?
Yeah, I need to know: am I checking for ovarian cancer or testicular? That's all I need to know. I'm your doctor. Everybody else don't give a shit. They, them, he, she, whim, wham. Be who you want to be. I don't
You know
care.
what though? I really love about Con Carolinas. That's what I love about Con Carolinas is they have the stickers and the buttons and
Yeah.
stuff that have what your opponent so that you can put it on your badge. And they are very aware of pronouns and and they're very aware
Mm-hmm.
of people who are neurodivergent, and they're like, okay, well, here's this space, we have this space, so we want you to enjoy your time here, but we also know that you might need space to quiet and calm your mind. Like that is, I think when because Con Carolina is last year was the first year that I've been there, and I when I saw that, it was one of those made me glad to be a part of that event and that organization, is because somebody who not only respects people's identifications, but they also respect people's mental health, and they also respect
Mm-hmm.
like that they are thinking about everyone that is attending this event, not just like, oh, well, you're just going to have to figure it out. Like they go out of their way to make everybody included. And that's
Absolutely.
fantastic. I love, like, that's what I love about Con Carolines. I think, and I've been to several
And
cons, and that's just my favorite part about
that's
it.
going to be very important this year.
Hmm.
And mainly because we need those special rooms. We need people looking out for mental health because we're taking over main stage and we're gonna do our best
I was
to
working on
make
the
you need
schedule
those
today.
rooms.
I was working on finalizing the schedule today.
Nice. Did
Yeah.
you did you get up with Hardness at all? Have you contacted him?
No, not yet. Because I was actually trying to, because it when I plugged in some of their events, it took a bunch of chunks of our content out, and so I'm having to do some
But you have
rearranging.
gotten some of their stuff from there, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've gotten, yeah.
Okay.
So
All right. Cool. Hey, cool deal. But yeah, we will be Con Carolinas. We are main stage, and if you use code BSBN right there, there's the link for it. You can buy weekend passes to come hang out with us all weekend long. Uh, maybe we'll try, some, genital reassignment surgeries for Mina Roo, so she can have my peen and I have her vajayjay, and I'll put out fires, and she will flap it back and forth. She'll make her thighs clap
I
with
can't
a
with the
dick.
micropene. The micropene.
You know what I should do?
What?
I should auction off at the con my micropene fanny pack.
Auction it off.
The
Why?
original.
The
I don't know. It'd be cool. The original, right here. The one I wear.
Oh, you can
The one
get
I wear
aggressive
with
hugs from
sexy
us.
time. You can get aggressive hugs from us if you want. We will come with little sausages. Will it come with little sausage? Oh, you know what? I could fit a can of Vienna sausages in my fanny pack. If I just walked around with that fanny pack with Vienna sausage in it, would that be appropriate?
No. Would it stop
I'll do
you?
it then.
I was like, would it stop you?
Not even close. So yeah.
It's exciting.
Oh god, I can't wait to see you in person. I'm just gonna give
Mhm.
so much. You're gonna get so much loving. Have you added anything to your list of things we may have to try, or am I the only one adding stuff to the list of what is it? Canceled or consequence?
I
Mm.
have not been in a mental state to think about that. I
Oh
am
no,
trying. Yeah,
you're
like
fine.
that is actually sort of low on my priority list. I want to get the content stuff done first.
Tell
There's
you
stuff.
what, you want me to handle it? Because
No,
I promise you, I'm gonna make it equally
no,
bad for both of us.
no.
I'm not gonna make you do anything that I'm gonna find any better.
You know what? No, I got one better.
Okay.
I'm gonna outsource my list. I'm gonna outsource it. Bear, Bear, I need you to come up with a yeah,
No.
yeah, Bear. I
Mm-mm.
need 10
No, let me
things.
tell you why.
Tell
You
10
cannot
things.
get Bear or Sean to do it
Why?
because they'll go soft on you.
No, they're gonna get stuff for you to eat, and you're gonna get stuff for me to eat, right?
No, I was getting stuff for both of us to eat.
We go hard. Oh, I will tackle you at the potluck, Kavina.
No, absolutely. Sean and Gravy Bear are off the list because they won't do anything to punish you. And
What?
I mean, I'm not even. No, I'm not wrong.
Ah, I know.
Yeah,
Oh, you know what? Okay, fine. I'll get Jay to do it. I'll get Jay to do it. Uh,
acceptable. Jay
Jay
or
will.
Nev, Jay, Nev, or Miko are the three people that I would trust to do that. For even for me, like here, give me something because Nev, Jay, and Miko They don't give a shit. They just want to see both of us suffer equally.
Sean.
Exact. See, there it is right there.
Oh
That's
my
why I would not let them
God.
do that. Because as they want to give you punishment, I want to make you suffer with me. I want to pull a pinhead moment and be
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
the great suffering.
The great suffering. Okay.
Because you know what happens when you suffer together?
What?
You build those bonds. Those bonds are there.
John, if we get any more bonded, we'd almost be married.
Let's do it. Let's get butt married.
No.
Can we marry our butts? Could our butts just our butts get married?
No.
Why not?
My ass is waiting. My ass is waiting.
All right, you're an ass in waiting.
My ass is waiting.
Ass in waiting. All right. Well, I tell you what. I guess. So it's an off week, so
is
there's
an
no
off
Roots
week.
Happy Hour because we had auntie and uncle. So I guess I should tell you what we're doing this week.
Do you want me to
We're
do it?
doing cool shit all week long. There's the button.
Go to
Boom!
Discord.
Look at that.
Go to Discord.
Go to Discord.
That's
There's the Discord link. Join the Discord. We all have our schedules listed. Follow all those people right there. They're all great people.
Mhm.
They're amazing. There's nobody on that list that you don't want to see. Most of our content all happens between 7:30 to 10. If you just tune in to any of those channels in those times, you're probably going to find good content.
Mhm.
There's an awesome podcast called Dinks with Kinks, and there's also Release Your Kinkster that are available in audio
Release the
formats. Look
Kinkster.
them up.
The Kinkster.
Release the Kinkster.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm still learning. I'm still learning the names.
Yeah, you're good.
So get them on audio podcast. I don't have a link for one, but I have the link for the other one. Boom. I need to make a button for that.
Good. I got you.
And again, check out across like all the cool stuff we have going on. And there's new content coming out all the time. This Sunday, let's see. Yeah, this is not a Roosh Happy Hour, but it is there we go.
We did it at the
Twice.
same time because Sean and I typed it out at the same time. Yeah.
We have the Last of Us and also Dondero Sunday. That's the only thing different this week.
Yeah.
Everything else is our normal schedule stuff.
Anytime that I am not having a Rooks happy hour that week, you are having. That's how I try to remember it. Like.
Yeah. Or I just say if I'm doing honestly, if I'm streaming Sunday, I know you're streaming Monday.
Yeah. So. Yay! So no Rooks happy hour.
No
So-
Rooks Happy Hour, but I will say Rooks.
Yeah.
I got 3 new channel rewards.
You told me. I'm excited to see them. I think should be good.
Oh yes, there. It's gonna
Oh,
make
yeah.
and it's gonna be a week. Honestly, next week I'm doing a very special channel reward
Oh yeah.
that everybody here is gonna want to participate in. Everybody,
Everyone.
everybody.
Okay.
It'll be free shit
Yay!
and pain.
Yeah. It's always pain with you.
Always pain and suffering. Oh, my back hurts. I'm ready to go home.
Okay, so we're gonna go so that John can try and
Oh, I'm
lay
just
down.
gonna medicate myself more, and I can't lay down. That's the sucky part is I'm just gonna sit in this chair.
Oh, poor boo boo.
Yeah.
Oh.
But good night, everybody. Thank you so much for watching D101. We love you. We miss you. Stay tuned for all the content all this week long. Chaos, fun, shenanigans, beans. So many beans. Bye, everybody.
3, 2, 1.